So as we all read our weekly One Piece or watch our weekly One Piece, it's no doubt coming to an end. It's no doubt unraveling itself to a conclusion, as Oda said, maybe in the next 5 years or so. Do I believe it's going to be exactly 5 years? Honestly, no. Let's hope not. And it makes me kind of scared to hear if he will end it in 5 years, because there's just so many points of the plot that need to get touched, you know? But besides that point, in my head, I've been pondering, I've been thinking, I've been wondering. This whole story has been about the journey of the Straw Hats making their way to the final island, Raftel. Swap them out for whichever one, I don't care, it's not a big deal. And within this journey that we've all been on with the Straw Hats, this adventure that we've all been on, we've seen that they had a few ride-alongs along the way to various different islands that they had to go deal with certain situations at, blah, 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 you know, the details there. But as I think, I'm like, okay, on the way to Raftel, I don't know if I feel comfortable with anyone who isn't a Straw Hat on the Thousand Sunny. I mean, I'm talking about no ride-alongs. Off the top of my head, just freestyling right now, going off the dome, thinking I don't see any character who I think may fit the criteria to make me feel comfortable to be on the Thousand Sunny. You know what? Hold up. Reverse. I take that back. I can say Law is kind of making me feel comfortable about him traversing with the Straw Hats to Raftel. And I say that because Law's character is really developing from someone who been tagging along with the Straw Hats just to reach a common goal, but to now budding a curiosity to finding out what the D in his lineage means and what is the D. That sounds weird to say. But really, what is it? As we all been pondering and wondering, Robin as well, to figure that out. You kind of have to be with the Straw Hats. You kind of have to be around Nico Robin to figure that out. That's okay with me because, you know, honestly, I'm not too comfortable with seeing Law phase out the story either, because we had him for so long. I love his character. And to be honest, if it wasn't for him being interested in the lineage of the D and understanding what that means, after Wano, I was preparing myself to undergo immense emotion when Law just departed and wasn't a part of our not weekly, but being so close to the crew where we know we can see him in any given chapter. Well, now, if he departs after Wano, it's going to be a while, you know? So for him to be on the Straw Hat ship, on the Thousand Sunny, I could kind of warm up to that eventually with some more overlapping details in the story to make me feel comfortable. Of course, maybe, okay. Just because also he's been a part of so much recently, you know, with everything with Doflamingo, Caesar the Clown. But hold on 1 second. If you like the content so far, what you've seen, you should definitely hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell notification if you want to. I ain't gonna really get on you too much about it. I mean, wait, hold up though, too. This is a free world, free country. I mean, I live in America. Anyways, so if you don't like the video, you're allowed to hit the dislike too. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get a little spicy in the comments, you know, I'm just joking. But you're allowed to hit it. And if you hit it, what's up? You know what I'm talking about? Like, back to the video. Law, for me, the more I think about it, feels more like a VV type of character in relation to the Straw Hats. He's close to the crew in a way that if he stood by the crew, if he stood in the crew, if he joined the crew, it wouldn't throw the vibes off the ship. Like Kinemon doesn't fit on the ship, but he's been on the ship for forever now. Momo, he'll throw off the vibes. Get Momo out of here. But that's what I'm saying, you know. I don't know who should be on the voyage. I don't think anyone should be on the voyage on the way to Raftel. That final voyage, even though I don't think it's the final voyage or final mission or arc, I feel like it should just be all the Straw Hats, new and old, on the Thousand Sunny, embracing each other, growing memories. Zoro telling the story about how he lost his eye, because now we understand it's not a power that he has hidden under there. It's just he lost it, you know. Let's have story time. Let's have the crew meshing together and just enjoying each other's presence like they used to, and have those funny, quirky moments that we get. Let's get a focus on Robin and understand how excited she is to figure out these mysteries, to understand the world history, to finally just, you know, get that level up in development, not development in a character, but just in her life goal, just to reach that life goal of hers. Let's get some insight on that. Let's have these fun moments with the Straw Hats like we used to get, and that we haven't got in a long time, because in the new world, they haven't really had a time to settle in with each other. They've been separated for years. Well, years in our time, but months or weeks in their time. But nonetheless, ever since they got to the New World, it has been a mess. It's been chaotic. So for us fans to sit here and say, we miss the Straw Hats interacting with each other in these ways and having their funny little adventures, is okay to say. But if you're demanding it in a way like, oh, I don't like the story right now because we're not getting it, well, you know, like, look at the story. Like, what time do they have to relax and enjoy anything? It's been chaotic. So I understand that part. So just to get that few moments on the way to Laugh Tale would be just brilliant. So that when we finally get there, we can rejoice in Luffy finally finding the One Piece and becoming the Pirate King, and Robin getting that life goal fulfilled. Oh, dude. So who should be there for that? Honestly, you tell me, who should be there for that? I can say maybe Vivi. Vivi being on the final voyage, making her way to Laugh Tale. I'm okay with that. It makes sense for her family and understanding the void century for her and what that means for her family lineage. Cool. She's a Straw Hat to me, so it's not just an outsider. It's not someone tagging along, riding along with the Thousand Sunny. Law would be someone I would consider riding along. Who else? I can see Oda throwing Buggy some way, somehow. Throwing him in there because he missed the voyage with Roger. Him and Shanks missed it, so now this is his chance to reach Laugh Tale and figure out what the One Piece was. What exactly did Roger see on his last big adventure? And that brings me to my next point also, where the story makes it feel like it should only be the Straw Hats, because if I'm not mistaken, it was only the Roger Pirates. And I'm not saying this is a set rule or law or plot point, if you want to put it that way, that Oda has written into the story, where if he doesn't do it exactly like this, then it's not going to make sense and it doesn't fit into his story. No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how I feel, and maybe how some of you guys feel. I just feel like it should be the Straw Hats. You know what I'm saying? For the same reasons why it was such a moment for the Roger Pirates to make it to Laugh Tale. For everything they went through, traversing through all these adventures and hurdles just to make it to Laugh Tale, that was for them to celebrate within the crew for themselves, because they deserve that. And I feel the same way for the Straw Hats, but in turn, there's a difference. I feel like the initial run to Laugh Tale, yes, should be the Straw Hats by themselves, enjoying just the success of making it there. So they get to experience all the emotions of finally making it to Laugh Tale. But for me, soon after, Oda really makes it feel like everything they learn at Laugh Tale is going to be brought out into the public in some way or shape or form, and then make the change into the world of One Piece that we feel like is on the horizon for so long already. And I feel like Laugh Tale really will be the tipping point for that. I don't see a situation where the Straw Hats don't share that information, especially if they're going to take on the world government, the Gorosei, Im-sama, right after this. For me, that's how it plays off in my head. No, that is not canon. Come on. I mean, I wish I knew what exactly was going to happen. But, well, no, I don't wish I knew that. But to say, I really do think that the Straw Hats will end up sharing this information with everybody. Maybe that would be Robin's job, to formulate this in some type of summary and get this out to the newspapers and have that spread out to the world, and then get everyone else together who will be fighting alongside them to, debrief them on exactly what the fuck happened during the Void Century. With that, I bid you adieu. So, hold up. Make sure you guys leave me your thoughts on who should be making their way with the Straw Hats to Laugh Tale. Who deserves that, other than our new member, Yamamoto. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's another character you can see phased into the story. You know what? It's not, I'm just saying, I want to hear from you guys. I'm just saying, I need your help to help me think about this, honestly. So, I just want to brainstorm, really, at the end of the day. So brainstorm with me. Why can't we have some conversation? You want to talk to me? What's up? Come on. Anyways, I bid you guys adieu. Like I said, I'm getting out of here. You have a good night, a good day, wherever you might be. Eat some good food. I'm Valentine. I'll check you guys later. Peace.